In 1797, John Adams assumed the presidency as the second president of the United States. As a dedicated patriot and founding father, he faced significant challenges in guiding the young republic that had recently gained its independence from Great Britain. Amid escalating tensions with France, Adams navigated the QuasiWar, an undeclared naval conflict that tested his ability to preserve American sovereignty and honor. France's aggressive actions against American merchant ships threatened to plunge the young nation into a full-scale war. Adams resisted calls for open conflict, instead choosing diplomacy to defuse the situation. Through skilled negotiations, he secured the Convention of 1800, effectively ending the QuasiWar and restoring peace with France. The XYZ Affair, which unfolded during Adams' presidency, strained relations between the United States and France even further. When American diplomats arrived in France for negotiations, French officials demanded bribes, referred to as X, Y, and Z, before engaging in talks. This blatant attempt at extortion deeply offended American pride and fueled anti-French sentiments within the country. To address fears of foreign influence and internal dissent, Adams signed the Alien and Sedition Acts in 1798. These controversial measures granted the government powers to deport non-citizens considered dangerous and to prosecute those who criticized the government, particularly those perceived as sympathizers to France. The Sedition Act in particular drew significant criticism from Jeffersonian Republicans, who viewed it as an infringement on freedom of speech and the press. In 1800, the presidential election witnessed a fierce contest between Adams and Thomas Jefferson. Adams, representing the Federalist Party, and Jefferson, leading the Democratic-Republican Party, engaged in spirited campaigns. Despite Adams's notable accomplishments, such as steering the nation through the QuasiWar and avoiding open conflict with France, Jefferson secured victory, marking the first peaceful transfer of power between political parties in U.S. history. Post-presidency, Adams retired to his Massachusetts farm, dedicating his time to intellectual pursuits and rekindling a friendship with Jefferson through correspondence. Their letters, exchanged over several years, revealed their shared concerns for the future of the nation, and the once rival leaders found common ground in their desire to promote the principles of democracy and the preservation of the Union. John Adams's presidency left a significant impact on the young republic. He emphasized the importance of preserving national sovereignty, safeguarding American interests, and navigating foreign relations with diplomacy and tact. Despite the challenges he faced and the controversies surrounding some of his policies, Adams's commitment to the principles of democracy and the well-being of the nation served as a guiding force for future leaders as the United States continued its journey towards becoming a prosperous and unified nation. His diverse cabinet, including Timothy Pickering as Secretary of State, Oliver Wolcott Jr. as Secretary of the Treasury, James McHenry as Secretary of War, and Samuel Dexter as Secretary of the Navy, provided essential expertise during a time of significant challenges. Timothy Pickering's tenure as Secretary of State was marked by diplomatic achievements, including the peaceful resolution of a maritime dispute with Portugal. Oliver Wolcott Jr.'s prudent fiscal management helped stabilize the nation's finances, laying the groundwork for future economic growth. James McHenry diligently worked to modernize and expand the U.S. military, bolstering national defense capabilities. Samuel Dexter, a skilled negotiator, played an instrumental role in the resolution of the QuasiWar. Through their collective efforts and Adams's leadership, the nation weathered stormy waters and continued its quest to establish a stable government that would endure the test of time. John Adams's presidency stands as a crucial chapter in the early history of the United States, as it laid the foundation for future leaders to build upon, and his contributions to the nation's development continue to be commemorated and celebrated.